Big lift on takeoff. Arms go around. Eyes up. Hands forward.
I'm kind of living all these lives at the same time. I have like 4 lives that I'm living at the same time. Secretly, I'm 60 years old, combined experience-wise. No, but that's why every minute counts, you know what I mean? We're just going. There's very little wasted time. So, it's good. It's a good thing. And also, the next 2 years, I would say, are huge for me. Besides all of the actual contests that I'm working towards, X Games, World Championships, all of those big goals, I still want to retain a sense of self. And also don't forget to be a teenager, because I am 17 and it is important to do teenager things. Currently we're here at my high school's field. It's called Paul Good Field. This is where we met every day for cross-country training after school. There's a lot of great memories here. I actually was deciding between skiing and running. Like, I was very close to picking running over skiing as a sophomore when I got invited to my first World Cup versus our state championship. For me, my biggest dream was always to go to Stanford, and so I was like, maybe if I run really well, maybe I can run into Stanford or run into another really great school. But eventually I actually ended up going to the World Cup last minute. It gave me more perspective, wow, I might actually be able to make it in skiing. And then after I kind of got that hope and that spark, I started going on that path. And I'm glad that I did, because being a professional runner is really, really hard. School is definitely always my number 1 priority. I've always taken it very seriously, and I think my household has always placed a really large emphasis on school. When I was 4, my grandma taught me 3-digit by 3-digit multiplication and division. For skiing, when I was in middle school, and some of my friends were starting to consider homeschool or ski schools or whatever, alternative types of education, my mom was very firm on that, and I'm glad that she was, because I'm happy with the education that I received and also the normal school experience, because I think that was really important to have a full class of kids where none of them skied and none of them knew what I was doing, and I wasn't known as Eileen the skier. It's just Eileen from math class or whatever, and so that's really refreshing as well.
Eileen F. Gu.
I graduated a year early so that I could compete and train for this season and then the Olympics the season after, so I'm taking a gap year after this. I'll actually be out of school for 2 years. So hopefully I remember things when I actually get into school in the fall of 2022. We'll see.
Today's the day. Today is December 11th, and for those of you who don't know, that is the day that Stanford releases their restrictive early action decisions. So this is my dream school. It's the school that I have literally wanted to go to since I was 6 years old, and it's the only dream that I've had for longer than my dream of going to the Olympics. I got in! Oh my god. I live with my grandma, my mom, and my 2 cats, which are the loves of my life. This is the shrine, and we can kind of see all of my younger medals, including my track and field medals.
挺好的，我觉得我这次包的比上次好。自我感觉啊。嚯，这么小呀！
它收起来了，也拿一下。中间被给它拿破了。
My mom is from Beijing, my grandpa is from Shanghai, and my grandma is from Nanjing. I'm fluent in Mandarin, so that's always been a huge part of my life, being able to have a secret language with my mom wherever we go. My grandma is definitely the chef of the household. You will always be able to find her chefing it up in the kitchen. She's got a number of specialty dishes, but I think the dumpling making is one of my favorite. It's not just about eating, it's the family, community, the hanging out, everybody's, contributing. It's a community situation. Teamwork.
这是景点。
She said it couldn't be done. And look who did it.
景点。
Floating. It's very good. I love dumplings.
不行，就不要晒。
I always feel a little bit sad to leave, and even though I'm really excited always to go skiing or to go competing, there's just some kind of like a little bit of melancholy, you know what I mean? But it goes away quickly, and I'm definitely really excited to head to Aspen.
I know you don't really like seeing switch right as much.
Yeah, thanks.
You know?
Yeah.
So use the days like this where it doesn't matter if we go switch left or right because we can't go big.
Yeah.
Build the confidence that when it comes sunny then we can start elevating it.
The plan is to ski switch over the right shoulder and hopefully make it up the wall. As far as cloudy weather days go, today's actually been a really good one. I mean, when you're competing, you never know what conditions are going to be like. You always have to be able to change your run and also be able to perform in any weather condition. We can't guarantee the weather is going to be perfect and we can't control it, so we run the contests on the days that they're scheduled, and whoever can perform on that day comes out on top. Good morning! It is currently 7:55. I got out of bed like 5 minutes ago, and we are about to go live with Olympic Channel. Yesterday I was doing a bunch of media and I figured out that this is the best spot for lighting and also background, so I kind of just have to kneel here the whole time because if I have a chair then it's too high. This is like genuinely, I thought it was so funny when I first got it. I was like, I'm such an influencer now, look at me with my ring light. I do that because I don't have blush, so I kind of just slap myself and make it work.
So let's bring her on in.
Oh my god. Hey everyone!
Hey! So nice to see you.
So nice to talk to you again. Oh my gosh, it's been like a year. Or I am one of the younger people on the circuit, and so like even though I've competed a lot now, but I still think of myself, you know, as like the rookie and like the underdog. So in my bio was graduated high school early and got into Stanford. And I was like, I look like such a nerd. Like, this is so funny.
Stay safe.
Thank you so much. Woo! Okay, my back is so sore because I've been in a weird position kneeling, but that was so fun. Being able to see all the comments and interact with people, I think was really cool, and people are so supportive. When I do this trick, sometimes I have a tendency to grab early because that's kind of what I do in slope. I like just use the grab to get me around, but in pipe, you can't do that because you don't want to deck. So I want to get up and be patient and get around, and then cross and grab. Set it a little harder, and then land hands in front. That's the goal. We did a cork 9 blunt, and it was a lot of fun. I'm going to see if I can do it again and put a little bit more flip in it. About a month ago, I just landed really heavily, like just directly on it.
You okay?
Like, I can feel it right now. It's like here-ish.
Okay. Timber there?
Yeah, that.
It feels like there is a very restricted tight band of tissue just right under my thumb there.
I agree. The reach forward is a killer. This is a pretty minor injury, I know, but like obviously I don't want to hurt my shoulders, so gotta be careful with that, and with that we will be starting training tomorrow morning. The move is we're gonna try a 7 with Octo. It is a twister game. We'll see if I get it. Let's go.
Yeah, that's like, it's not too far off.
Wow. Training is so important because it just builds that confidence to be able to actually land the trick and focus on the nerves of the competition rather than the nerves of the actual technique.
Yeah.
Honestly, just really excited to be here. It's my first X Games, so I've been working on this pipe run all season. I feel really good about it. I feel confident. I need to go and do it. I need to go lay it down.